your step.
You, there! This is a war zone! What are you doing here? Fine. If you won't leave, go. Find Alina. Tell her we need her at the front, immediately.
Always walk on warm sands. More about this one? Not so sure what to tell. Go ahead, ask. Not so much to tell. Was born in elsewhere, but came to Citadel after a few unfortunate misunderstandings. This one would prefer not to explain too much further about that, but suffice it to say, Citadel has long been his home. Elsewhere is a land under the control of the Dominion. This one has little love for them, and they taint his homeland terribly. Yet, elsewhere is also a land of rich tradition, a long line of cultural Khajiit heritage, and this one is no less Khajiit than any of his brethren. Dardokto sometimes struggles with this topic. His views are conflicted, muddled. Perhaps later, clarity will be achieved. I suppose... see, this one broke with the Khajiit dialect. This is a sign of the conflict, yes? This one has little love for elsewhere's politics, yet much love for its culture. He has more love for the tolerance of Cyrodiil, yet yearns to be reunited with his sense of self, his Khajiit identity. This one realizes that you may not truly understand. You are no Khajiit. Yes, there is. Sadly, though, it remains out of this one's reach. And that is the problem. There is a concept known to the Khajiit of elsewhere. Two Moons Dance. It is not well documented, for it is to the Khajiit of elsewhere as natural as breathing. The knowledge of its intricacies, its more obscure secrets, is passed down from moon priest to moon priest through the generations. If this one were to walk Two Moons Dance, if he were to see himself and the world in which he resides in a different light, bathed in the clarity of Jon and Jod, then perhaps he would be at peace with himself. But this ritual is practiced in elsewhere, and we are not in elsewhere. And even if we were, this one has no desire to fraternize with those there. So he is, as the Imperials say, at an impasse. Bye.
Wait, Alina, she's... dead? You'll have to hold my rear, but you'll stand no chance with that weapon. Grab one of the old consecrated blades. Glenroy should do, from the armory. Meet me in the West Wing with Glenroy's blade, and we'll make our final stand.
Mind yourself. This one yearns to be emperor. He would make things so much better. Do you think he could? The look on your face says it all. Forget D'Artagnan Est. Mind your step.
You're here.
Feeling clumsy today?
His is an ancient and revered weapon. Carry it proudly. All right, let's go! Dead. He's dead. And the roof. Rubble. Corbin is dead. Alina is dead. They're all dead. And the roof. Is this it? Have we lost the fight? The Dominion. They're marching on Cyrodiil. The false Emperor is doing nothing to defend us. And now they're laying siege to the temple. They set up siege weapons, catapults, trebuchets. Their battle mages rain fire on us from above. They've broken through the front lines and are closing in. All is nearly lost. And if Alina and Corbin have fallen, wait, what? Oh, by the divines! Arcade, preserve me. The Cloud Ruler Temple is lost. The blades are broken. My order is no more. As am I. Thank you for showing me the truth, friend. You've spared me endless torment. Though I fear that the truth isn't much more comforting. Meet me back in the Great Hall. There are rites to perform. Perhaps then I'll be able to feel Arcade's embrace at last.
Mind yourself.
The time has come, friend. Place our blades into the fire. Release our spirits. Grant us rest in Aetherius.
Feeling clumsy today? Mind your step. May you walk on warm sands. It is times like these that one craves sugar. Be more careful.
Thank you, my friend. Free the others. Then we will speak one final time.
Thank you. Gods guide you.
Talos protect you, friend. Thank you for releasing me.
You have freed us, friend. You have my eternal thanks. You may keep Glenroy's blade. My soul will empower it. It is an ancient artifact of our order, but our order is broken. Use it to uphold our legacy.
You are to Dartakto as the sun is to an elsewhere snake. That is essential. You are a good friend. You see what Dartakto means to say, yes? see what lies within? Mind yourself. What could that be? You won't leave here alive. You know what real pain is. Mind your step. one wonders to himself sometimes. Where will his story end? Where will he be when age consumes him? Only time will tell. Be more careful. This one is most fast. Feeling clumsy today?
Careful with that fire.
What does this one want with D'Artagnan?
Friend,
Are you looking for my husband Ralgar? He's probably out hunting or something.
except him for an Argonian down on his luck. Hail, friend. Bless you, sir. Bless you. I am. I try to be fairly humble, but sitting here day after day, not being able to hear myself think for the racket he's causing, well, it dries my scales. Why do you ask? Are you interested in helping? There certainly isn't much a lowly Argonian beggar could do. Thank you very much. I am a beggar. I can't even afford a roof over my head, and I can barely afford to eat. However, if you were to deal with Reynard, I can arrange for you to be paid.
You there, a traveler, in my house? Why, of course, you are here to sample the sweet sounds of Reynard Haven Tone and his lute, or his flute. Noise nuisance? Noise nuisance? What do you take me for, some alleyway wastrel? I'm a bard, you impudent fool! How dare you speak to me in such a manner? And whoever complain, such nerve! Ah, yes, but you were the messenger boy, weren't you? You are the one who came to deliver their infernal message. Indeed, whoever it was that complained is likely an agent of Maroon's Dagon, for who else would have such distaste for the beauty of music? Then they should have asked me to play lullabies. That would have been sufficient. I believe one of those goes something like, you know, in the great green tomb there was a chorus and a throat that had been dead since Sundays, and a picture of a guar jumping over the mountains. That kind of thing. They could have asked for that, but no. Instead they proclaim me a nuisance. The nerve. The nerve. First you insult me, then you offer me aid. How unexpected. At least you're learning your place. Yes, I suppose there's something you can do. My prize loot is missing, and I'm forced to use this shoddy replacement. It is impacting my ability to perform greatly. It is even making my renditions of Valenwood's Color Streams Anew into Sinew sound worse. Valenwood's Color Streams Anew into Sinew. That is a basic ballad. Absolutely basic. So, go and fetch my loot. Some thief took it, probably. Somewhere here in Bruma, I imagine. Off you go. Time's a-wasting. Annoying! I will try to hold my rage for now, but do not try my patience, Rube. Go fetch the loot before I clunk you over the head with my flute!
Feeling clumsy today?
Oh, look, a pumpkin. The hat? The hat? You dare refer to it as a hat? This pumpkin is a Colovian fur elm. They were all the rage back in the Third Era, though their popularity has since waned. But I, the illustrious Reed Olivan Toad, am spearheading their revival. Not only am I a pioneer of music, I am also a pioneer of fine fashions. Soon, when you see all and sundry walking around sporting them, you'll know in the back of your mind that we not even Tone was there first. Aha! Another convert to the new fashion of third-era Colovian fur elms. Soon every ruffian will be wearing them, so droll and original are they. I am the most illustrious bard in the entirety of Tamriel. I promise you that. Much better than any of the bumpkins from the Bard's College that I graduated to, of course. Of course I did. What, you think Reed not even Tone, a master bard and true artist, would be rejected from the Bard's College? Of course not. Of course I am. A true Nord knows that boasting is appropriate when it is called for, and Renard even Tone knows this well. Or are you insulting my ability, bumpkin? Don't tempt me. To clunk you over the head with my flute or my lute, or bludgeon you with my fiddle. I know, I will travel to Daggerfall, grab one of those fancy bread knobs and spank you with it. Ooh, or I could slam you with a tambourine so vigorously that every Bruma citizen could hear it. That would make you the joke of the day. Oh, look, there goes the tambourine man. How's that sound, Bisschen Rube? Nope, none at all. Try asking the ruffians over at the Restful Watchman. That's where most of the riffraff like to drink themselves into a stupor.
You walk on warm sands. Goodbye.
Can I help you?
Hello.
Heard there were beasts around. Be careful, traveler.
Can I help you? Talk to you later.
I've got rooms, I've got food and drinks, and 1,000 elven ladies under my belt.
Can I help you?
You here to do business?
What is it? Can I help you? There wasn't already an alchemist in town when I came up here, and I figured it was a burgeoning market and a ripe opportunity. Fortune favors the bold, or so they say. No, there aren't. Doesn't matter much to me, but sometimes I do feel kind of isolated among all the Nords and Imperials. Until next time.
The Restful Watchman. Rooms and food, that's what we do. What do you need?
Hello?
What is it?
What is it?
Can I help you?
Can I
What
help
is
you?
it?
See you.
What is it?
What are you doing gawking at me? Shoo! I've given you a task. Unless you think you've found the culprit.
Can I help you? Hmm? Even if I did, why would I tell you anything? So you could go like the good little saint you are and tell the guards? Huh, no. Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I can make an exception. We kicked that old horker out of here a little while back. Can still hear him from his house across the way. It'd be nice to get rid of that nuisance. Here's the truth. Yes, I took it. It was made out of a fine oak and encrusted with some rubies. Good gold, friend. So I sold it to some of my most prolific business partners. Capstone Cave. It's not too far from Bruma. By all means, go take it up with them. Either they'll kill you or you'll kill them. Makes no difference to me. Our business has already concluded. However, I have a smarter proposal.
We drove Renaud out of the Watchman, and he's no doubt had the same happen in the Gerald View. He's out of work.
I'm sure you've seen the hilarious Bardic Masterclass posters he's putting up all around Bruma in the hope of keeping a roof over his head. Well, tell him he's got a new venue to play at. Tell him to go to Capstone and play. Those boys have been looking for some entertainment for a while now. You'll have to negotiate it with them in the cave first, of course. If you do that, either they keep him and Renaud is successfully out of Bruma, or they punish him, and no one's any the wiser. As you should. Which option you decide to pursue is your concern. Negotiate him a job or retrieve the loot by force. Doesn't matter much to me. Just don't drag me into this again. My only interest in Renaud is hearing him shut up. This is not my affair.
Can I help you?
The prey approaches.
There's a
Heard
scheming
some
thug
bootblack
inside my
disappeared in
house.
the mountains.
When are you going to
Rumor
do
has
something?
it he ventured too far into some hidden Nordic ruin.
Inside your house, you know that. I don't want to march in there in case they're planning an ambush.
There's a trap door inside my house. I didn't realize that until now.
Let's just wait a few minutes, see if the thief decides to try his luck leaving the building before we do anything rash.
Damn it all! Scheming thieves can just wander inside while I'm sleeping and steal what little coin I have left to my name. Kinnereth, give me strength.
Ah, you're back. Come, we need to talk. As you can see, there's another problem to deal with. So now old Bartram's got a thug inside his house, apparently. Just wonderful. To be honest, I'd rather be dealing with this than going on Count Carvane's wild guar chase. I should ask before I march in there and deal with the thief. Did your investigation turn up any leads about the Count's precious artifacts? You found a lead. That's no small relief. I guess that means you go find him in the caverns while I go deal with the thief in Bartram's house. That changes things. Well, at least now we can kill two birds with one stone. If it's true, that is. Under most circumstances, I'd insist on going in first. I'm captain of the guard, it's my duty to shoulder the risk. But, well, this reeks of an ambush. It makes more sense to go in prepared. Let's go.
Captain of the guard. Just what I needed. Go ahead, rub salt right into the wound.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you in Bartram's house, and why in Oblivion do you look like you're on death's doorstep?
It all went wrong. Bandits tricked me. Typical. I wanted them to put in a good word for me with the cutters. But
Always walk on warm sands.
I gave that guy the artifacts. Then they started swinging. I narrowly escaped by climbing back through the trapdoor.
I see. Well, I'm placing you under arrest for stealing Count Carvain's Akaviri artifact collection. At least you won't bleed out in here. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy, slap him in irons and take him before the Count. Finally get Carvain off my back. I suppose that means it's down to you to deal with the bandits and retrieve the artifacts. I know the caverns are a favorite haunt of bandits and criminal types. Lots of them down there. No need to clear them out. Not that I'd complain if you did. Just grab the artifacts. Best of luck.
Friend? Greetings, Nord. This one hopes you come without prejudice, but rather with open arms. Greetings, thrice-honored friend. It is times like these that one craves sugar. Hello. Hello. How may little D'Artacto help a big one such as yourself? You walk on warm sands. Who's there? What we have here. Time to die! Just what I needed to brighten my day, yes. Mind your step.
Careful with that fire!
Hello.
Protect and serve. It's what we do.
Watch your back outside the city walls. We can't be charging to your aid if a timber wolf catches your scent. Within the walls, we'll keep you safe. Outside, watch your back. Sir?
So this is the thief, Captain? You mean to say that my artifacts have been found?
Yes, Count Carvain. He stole your artifacts and attempted to deliver them to the bandits operating in the Bruma caverns.
I see. Well, of course, I expect he should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Now, my artifacts?
Actually, this new friend of Bruma has them.
And who's this?
A friend, responsible for tracking down the artifacts and finding the thief. In fact, I'd say they deserve most of the credit, Count Carvain.
Ah, friend of Bruma. Such tales are always gratifying to hear of. In fact,
sometimes this one misses his own
would you
life
mind
in
giving us a
Bruma.
moment to speak?
Then he remembers the treachery of the
Of course.
traitor.
I'll just be waiting over there. I'd like to say a few words to this new friend of Bruma before they take their leave.
Of course, Captain. Friend de Bruma. May I have a moment?
Marcius Carvain, Viscount Bruma. The title garners a lot of respect and a fair few privileges. Anyway, how can I help you?
If you would just hand over the artifacts, gently if you please. Thank you very much. So, you tracked down the thief and found my artifacts. I am extremely grateful. Please, accept this small recompense from the treasury. Thank you for your service. Something makes me think you're not going to merely disappear, though. You're the kind to get tangled in all sorts of affairs, I'm sure. Farewell, friend de Bruma. Good luck. I do hope you remain loyal to the Bruma throne. Hello. I am Silas Carvain. I have the singular honor of acting as Count of Bruma. defending her walls and ruling over her people. I am young, and I know some use this as ammunition with which to criticize me, but they are short-sighted, and they are foolish. I act in the best interest of Bruma at all times. I will always fight valiantly to defend her from threats both within and without. That is what matters. Goodbye. Well enough, I suppose. The Great War mostly spared Bruma. Thank the Divines for that. Most of Cyrodiil didn't have such good fortune. Bruma is the jewel of the Gerald Mountains. A strong and hardy city. Imperial in name, but equally Nordic by blood. And while the county surrounding her is frosty, as Viscount Carvain says, the hearts of our people burn brighter than the warmest hearth. We have our share of problems, I won't deny that. But Bruma is a prosperous county given the times. Compared to Shadenhall and Breville, Bruma might as well be paradise, and at least we were spared the horrors of the Great War. Mostly. Not particularly, no. I certainly don't envy my friends across the border in Skyrim, though. These are truly dark times for the Empire. Let us hope that this storm blows over, as of all the rest. But something makes me think this one's different. I fear Tamriel will never be the same again. If it's work you seek, speak with my Viscount, Marcius Carvain. He's more likely to have work for you than I. He spends most of his time in the castle. It's a complicated task, let's put it that way. On the one hand, there are the Imperials. On the other, there are the Nords. And then, there are the other cultures to contend with as well. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that the Stormcloak uprising in Skyrim has complicated things to a certain extent. But I'm proud to serve Bruma and her people. It didn't, mostly, and thank the Divines for that. Of course, there were Dominion scouts roaming the Gerals on occasion, but that's to be expected. Minor skirmishes are not what people refer to when they speak of the horrors of the Great War, though. They mean the Battle of the Red Ring. They mean the sacking of Anvil. And these are evils that Bruma was spared. Her walls remain unharmed, and her buildings remain upright. That being said, Cyrodiil herself reels after the Great War, emotionally and psychologically. It took its toll on the whole province, and Bruma is no exception. Bruma may be spared the physical scars of the Great War, but the mental scars, they run just as deep here as they do anywhere. Bye.
It's rare to see someone so willing to help another these days. You went to great lengths to find those damned artifacts. And for that, you have my thanks. I don't know what Count Carvain said to you, and I don't really mind. The Count and I don't always see eye to eye, but I have a duty. Anyway, something makes me think we may see each other again. People like you tend to make waves, don't they? Take this. A personal thank you gift from me. Safe travels, my friend. And thanks. Civilian? Be careful if you head into the northern part of the county. That area is prone to avalanches. Us guards, we're well trained. We miss nothing. Just keep that in mind. Citizen? See it, report it. You seen Frostcrag Spire sitting up there on Null Mountain? Beautiful sight. Almost makes me want to hike up there and take a look. Almost.
Can I help you?
Seen any goblins around? Primitive little things, but damn if they won't swarm you.
I am Marcius Carvane, Viscount Bruma, at your service. Have you read my book by any
Heard there were
chance?
beasties around. Be careful, traveler.